A Savannah named Stevie. Yorùbá mi ká lọ sórí ètò ìtàkùrọ̀dùn wá lórí Savannah named Stevie. Àpò àmójúbà Savannah named Stevie tó kárí ayé. Savannah named Stevie. Ẹ wá wò wá kẹgbọ́rọ̀ yìí àìṣà mọ̀ fọlọ́kọ àwa ní Savannah named Stevie. Tẹnu gbọ́ ìròyìn àgbáyé tó yẹ kóró lámú wá lórí Savannah. Ìròyìn nípa ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Áfíríkà lámú wá lórí Savannah. Ìròyìn táwọn ìlọsíwájú bá gbogbo wa lámú wá kò sí ìbẹ̀rù. Savannah lábẹ́ àṣẹ ọmọ Bàràdé kanlẹ̀ olùjì ní jápọ̀. Savannah kẹ́mi lékè mo ti bá wọn débẹ̀ ẹ máa wo Savannah. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Yeah, so good morning from here. I remain your regular host, Ambassador Olujimi Adekanle Lijoka from Savannah News Television, live from our Toronto studio. Today being Friday, the 28th of May 2022. As usual, we are bringing to your doorstep the news making headlines today in Nigeria. And first on the list, we go straight to the Punch newspaper of today, 20th of May, Friday, 2022. Lagos airport shut temporarily. Flights diverted over mangled corpse on runway. There is corpse on the runway, and I wonder how the corpse got there. Was the person killed by on the runway by vehicle or by an aircraft or whatever? We don't know. But go to the Punch newspaper today, you'll get the full story there. Presidential primaries, uncertainty over APC PDP delegates lists as Buhari delays electoral act. Buhari has not signed the electoral act up to now for us to know who and who are going to vote in this primary election. And you can see they may shift the primary elections dates again because the presidents have not assent to the electoral act. You can see that only one person just is holding the whole country to ransom. What a type of democracy. Tambuwa lifts curfew in Sokoto. Remember the issue of Deborah that was killed? There was curfew there, but now he has lifted the curfew amidst the protest from the House of Fulanis protesting for the arrest of the murderers of Deborah. Two killed as violence erupts in Lagos Ogun communities. We won't teach if students resume. ASU tackles Lautech. (2023) Ohaneze task APC PDP on Nigerians' unity. And this is the same zone, southeast, where IPOP says there won't be election. So we don't know what is still happening there. Let's see how it's going. Let's see how it's going to be. Still on the Punch newspaper of today, FCT minister orders closure of Day Market. You remember Day Market? There was riots that spread from Sokoto, wherever, spread to Day Market, and we can see some video footage in the social media where the Hausa Fulanis guys were destroying motorists, destroying vehicles of people that are even passing by on the highway. They were destroying them, attacking them, even people that are traveling on their own that doesn't know what is even happening. You know, that is, you can see the madness. You can see the magnitude of the madness going on in that country. Still on the Punch, Okada ban. Police clash with riders. Seize 200 bikes in Lagos. Vows more raids. You know, if also in Lagos, we saw where the Okada riders lynched a motorist to death. The same as Fulanis. And we in this studio, we know that sometimes ago, Sanwo-Olu banned the operation of Okada in Lagos State. But they were still, they came back, and the government was not doing anything until again they start enforcing the ban. That is to show that they don't have a template to follow up their actions, or they are playing politics with all these things, toying with people's life. This one baffles me. Man traffics wife for prostitution, sells son for 600,000. What could have happened that a man will traffic his own wife for prostitution and sell his own son for 600,000? Is that normal? I think let us go deep into this story. I'm interested in this story. This is serious. Men of Ogun State Police Command have arrested a 36-year-old man, Kingsley Essien, for allegedly trafficking his wife to Mali for prostitution and selling her 2-year-old son for 600,000. Kingsley Essien, with the name I think is from the Cross-Riverian Akwa Ibom axis. Imagine a man selling. God. Okay, this is the story. The PPRO said Bright reported that sometimes in October, that is, the Bright is the wife of the man. Sometimes in October, her husband, Kingsley Essien, informed her that he had secured a job for her in Bamako, Mali, and that he had assisted many people to that country for greener pastures before. She explained further that being her husband, she didn't suspect any foul play until she got to Mali, only to discover that she had been sold to a human trafficker cartel headed by a woman at the rate of 1.4 million. He sold the wife for prostitution. While in Mali, she was forced into prostitution, but later found her way to the Nigerian embassy in Bamako, where she was assisted back to Nigeria. On getting to Nigeria, she discovered that her 2-year-old son, in care of her husband, was nowhere to be found. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? It's absurd. Can you imagine a man sold the wife for prostitution? He sold the son, 2-year-old son, from oh God. Where are we going to in that country? It's a big question. Still on the Punch newspaper, oil marketers, airlines disagree over local Jet A1 price. You are all aware that the airline operators have been complaining about exorbitant rate of buying Jet A1, and which result to hike in the price of flight tickets in Nigeria. Custom reviews depreciation on vehicle duty. Begin evaluation today. You can get that story on the Punch as well. This one coming again from IPOP. Don't hold rallies in Abia. IPOP wants APC aspirants. Osun 2022. Oyetola commenced re-election campaign. Vows to resist rigging. Who is rigging? You are the governor. Who wants to rig you again? Are you the one that have the rigging machines? APC screens 89 Rivers Assembly aspirants. Says exercise was peaceful. This is coming from Governor Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State. Devolution of powers, key to national development. I'm surprised this is coming from a governor that is autocratic, that is insensitive. A governor that imposed his own son as the Director General of the state. He's now talking about devolution of power. Where is devolution of power? Where you make your son the head of all the state. Your son is an unofficial vice governor of that state. Coming to the sports arena now of the Punch. La Liga fixtures. Granada fight to survivor. Real Madrid face Betis. I want to play for Man City first team soon. That is coming for Soji. From that Punch newspaper today, we now move straight to the Vanguard of today. Vanguard of today. Federal government approves tax reliefs, other incentive for startups. You get that story on the Vanguard. Oluwarinu brain cancer patient seeks $100,000 for surgery. Court remands man for alleged N-Power stipend fraud. 2023, Southeast prepare to deliver APC, Obidike assures. Lagos multiple accidents, kill 5, injure 10. 2023, APGA closes sales of nomination form. Tinubu meets Kanu delegates. (2023) delegate list, court case threatened PDP's primaries. The delegate list is just the problem now everywhere. You know, they're saying that some people have manipulated the delegate list and what have you, but we are all watching. Still on Vanguard, nation experiencing diversion along ethnic religion lines. That is coming from the governor of Sokoto State, Tambuwa. You get the full story there. My experience, capacity to govern Osun better than dollar, pounds. That is coming from Oyetola. Remember that Adeleke was boasting he has dollar and pounds, he has naira, he has that. I wonder what kind of campaign strategy is that? Is that part of a manifesto? That is to Adeleke. Come and roll out a manifesto rather than saying you have money, that you have pounds. Are you saying, I don't know, it's an insult. The collectivity of the people for Osun State for you to have come out to say you have pounds, you have dollars, you have naira. It's not the issue of pounds, dollars, or naira we're talking about here. We know Nigerians are hungry, but come and give us a robust manifesto if you are really serious to govern that state. That is going to Senator Adeleke that came and was boasting on the podium. I watched the video clip and I felt disgusted by that statement. Timeline of APC's jabs on President Jonathan. You get that full story there on the Vanguard of today. And COVID-19, Ukraine conflicts are wake-up call for Africa on food production. That is coming from Additional, the president of African Development Bank, and I can see him there with governor, with the president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari. Still on the Vanguard, Wandeko, Bovi, others take center stage at Vanguard Awards night. Still on the Vanguard, I have no apology for being mad about Nigeria. That is coming from former President Olusegun Obasanjo. From the Vanguard now, we now have to move straight to the Guardian newspaper of today. To the Guardian newspaper of today. In the Guardian newspaper, you have aspirants. Lobby intensifies in APC PDP 1 week to primaries. Nigerian bank remained resilient, attained 6.8% asset growth. That is coming from DICO. Why Igbo must produce next president of Nigeria, coming from Udenwa. You can read all that story on the Vanguard of today. Still on the Vanguard, we have this banditry. 360 Kaduna residents lost their lives. That is coming from the Commissioner of Police from Kaduna State. 2023, I have roadmap to transform Nigeria. That is coming from Fayemi. I think we should ask Fayemi his scorecard in Ekiti first before talking about the roadmap, roadmap of transforming Nigeria. Sudan frees detained anti-coup figures. That is on the national scene. Ayatollah visit Obasanjo. Ayatollah visit Obasanjo as ex-president says Nigeria needs leader with mad passion. Olatunji pledges to bankroll Ibadan Golf Club new tourney. That is coming from Olatunji. I'm a golfer, so I like that story too, that somebody is bankrolling. And Ibadan, I am a member of Ibadan Golf Club too, and I mean that story really make my day. From the Guardian now, we now move to our sister reporters. That is Sahara Reporters. We work together. We are part of the publisher of our Reporters is a good friend of mine, and so let us obtain some stories from them. Nigerian Anti-Graft Agency (EFCC) obtains court order to detain 80 billion naira fraud linked to the Accountant General. 80 billion. This man cannot spend this money until he dies. Assuming he's spending 1 million or 2 million naira every day, he can't finish that 80 billion. So I don't know the reason, the rationale behind you stealing 80 billion in a country that is ravaged with poverty, hunger, underdevelopment. Sit at home, adopt another approach. Delta government begs IPOB, unknown gunmen. That is the sit at home. They say they should adopt another approach. Delta government is begging IPOB and the unknown gunmen. Suspected Fulani herdsmen shoot dead 35-year-old man a year after killing of wife, only child in southern Kaduna. They finished that family. They finished the wife initially. They killed the child. Now they finished him entirely. They have wiped out that family from the surface of the earth. This from international scene. Billionaire Elon Musk denies sexual harassment accusation as SpaceX reportedly paid air hostess $250,000 to keep quiet. What a big deal. $250,000 given to an air hostess that is trying to allege the richest man in the world of sexual harassment. It's a pointer that we have to be very careful. Very, very careful. Tension as protesters block office of Nigerian Capital Territory Minister over tenure elongation for council chairman. Enugu PDP chairman Nnamani other executive face likely arrest over alleged forgery of party receipt delegates list. Still on the Sahara Reporter, Oyo Governor Makinde gifts 7 vehicles to judges. Says they are brand new and not manufactured. I don't know what you mean by that. Manufactured in Nigeria or something. IPOB threatens APC's chieftain. Emenike orders other Southeast politicians say no rallies amidst attacks. They have said that they don't want any rally in that zone, Southeast zone. So we don't know how Nigerian government is going to go about that, because we have seen the mayhem which the unknown gunmen has unleashed on people in that area, especially the killing of the 2 couples. The Nigerian army took up 2 couples that were butchered like ram. Yeah, I mean it's very, very disheartening. (2023) How former Ekiti governor Fayose arrogantly deceived me. That is coming from ex-deputy governor of that state as he withdraws from the senatorial race. Nigeria needs a mother, so I will take country as my child. That is coming from an APC presidential aspirant. Who is this aspirant? Actually, this is according to her, it is time for a woman to be at the helm of affairs of the country, as men who have been in power for over 40 years have not achieved much. A female president aspirant of the platform of the ruling Progressive Party APC, Uju Ken Ohaneye, has said that she will take Nigeria as her first child if elected president. Nigeria is not a child. Okay. Oh. Well, at this junction, we have come to the end of today's news review from Savannah News Television, live from our Toronto studio. As usual, our security tips to our Nigerian folks is make sure you inform 1 or 2 people of your next destination. And if you are boarding any vehicle, make sure you get the particulars of this vehicle, the make of the vehicle, the plate number of the vehicle, the color. If possible, snap the vehicle and send to 1 or 2 people. And if you are going to meet anybody, let 1 or 2 people know who you are going to see at any point in time. This is our own security tips from Savannah News Television. Because as we're all aware, Nigeria has taken a new dimension, and things are no longer the way it used to be. So we have to be very careful of your movement, because we have been hearing different type of stories that have taken place in that country. At this junction, we are saying good morning from here. It's exactly 8 a.m. Toronto time. Good morning.
This is your Savannah News. Savannah News. We are the best. We are the best. We are the best, my sister. Hey, Savannah News. We are the best. We break the news from the share. Savannah News. We are the best. For accurate reporting, finally. Savannah News. We are the best. Essence Television, Essence TV. Savannah News. We are the best. One more time, brother. We are the best, my sister. Oh yeah. Savannah News. We are the best. If you want to hear the truth about what's Savannah News, we are the best. SFN Television for your information. Listen, Savannah News. We are the best. Canada, Toronto. We are the best. Are you ready? Yeah. Savannah News. We are the best. The deep truth without fear. Savannah News. We are the best. It's my choice. It's your choice. Nobody. Savannah News. We are the best. One more time, my brother. We are the best, my sister. Savannah News. We are the best. Regular movie. True life story. Savannah News. We are the best. One more time, my brother. We are the best, my sister. Savannah News. We are the best. Canada, Toronto. Are you ready for your donation? Savannah News. We are the best. SSN TV for your information. Listen, Savannah News. We are the best. Savannah News. We are the best. Present Jimmy Adekunle. Listen, listen.